Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at how to deploy a simple .NET Core application on Azure. I have already developed the application by using ASP.NET Core, C#.NET, Entity Framework, and SQL. In this lesson, we are going to look at how to deploy it on Azure. To do the deployment, I'm going to use two resources from Azure, that is SQL Database and App Services. To do the deployment, I'm going to follow 4 steps. Firstly, I'm going to create a new resource group. Secondly, I'm going to create a new SQL database. Thirdly, I'm going to create a new app services. Fourth and final step is that going to deploy database and app on the Azure. Let's look at how to do it. Firstly, you need to log into the Azure portal by using your Azure credentials. First step is that next you need to create a new resource group. To create the new resource group, you can click on resource group icon on the Azure portal, or you can search it over here. Since it's available here, I'm going to click it here and click add. This will redirect you to the create new resource group. Firstly, you need to select that your subscription. Next, you need to enter a unique name for your resource group. I will enter UAT. Thirdly, you need to select the region. For the region, I will select the Australia East because that is the closest region for me for the Azure. Finally, you need to click on review and create. From this screen, you can verify all the information. If everything is fine, you can click create. So that means that the resource has been created. Now my second step is that creating the SQL database. To create the SQL database, again you can click on SQL database icon on the portal or search it over here. Since available, I'm going to click create over here and click add. Then this will be redirect you to create SQL database screen. From here, you need to select your subscription. Next, you need to select your resource group and enter the database name. I will enter PPS, and you need to select the server to run the database. Currently there is no database available with my subscription, so I'm going to create a new one. To create a new one, you need to click create new, and firstly you need to enter the name for the database, PPS DB server, and you have to enter the credentials to access the database. So you have to enter the username and next you need to enter the password for the user. You have to keep this information to configure the connection string and region again. Okay, and click OK button to create the server. So that means that its server has been created. Then you can configure the database like storage, RAM, and capacity, etc. So this database is going to be creating for the testing purpose. I will select the basic and click apply, and if everything is fine, you can click review and create. So this screen you can verify all the information once again, and everything is fine. You can click create button. So once you click create button, the Azure will be going to create the database for you, and it will take a few minutes. Yeah, it is done. The database was created. Now our third step is that creating the app services. To create the app services, you need to click on the app services link on the screen, or else you can search it over here, and I will click app services link and click add. This will redirect you to the create app service screen. From here also you need to select the subscription, and you have to select the resource group. I will select the resource group as a UAT, and you have to enter name for your application. I will select the pharmaceutical product search, and then you have to select the runtime environment. This application was developed by using .NET Core 3.1 version, so I will select that 3.1. Then operating system, you can select either Windows or Linux. I will select Windows. And region, for the region I will select Australia East, and then you can configure the app server. This is going to be a testing purpose. I will going to select the standard version. So it's done, all the things completed, and I'm going to click review and create. So it's go to the review screen, and you can verify the information once again. Everything is fine. If anything is fine, you can click create to create the app services. So this will create your app services. Yeah, it is done. Now we need to our final step, step 4, to deploy the application into the Azure. For that, before that, we have to do two things. First thing is that you need to do some few configuration on the database. For that, you need to go to the database. Yeah, I went. This. I'm in the database. So first thing is that you need to copy the connection string. To copy the connection string, you can search the connection string over here. Yeah, this is my connection string. I'm going to copy it over here. Yeah. So copy the connection string and paste it on your configuration, connection string configuration on your application. Because your application going to connect to the wrong. Connection string is copied. Then you have to replace the password. Okay, that is done. Next thing is that you need to allow your app services to connect to access the application, to access your database. For that, you need to change the firewall setting. So you have to go to the overview and click set server firewall, and go down, and here you can find that allow Azure services and resources to access the server. Set it yes. And final thing is that you need to connect, you need to access your PC, otherwise it will not allow you to deploy your application. So for that, you need to allow the firewall. You need to allow your PC IP. This is my PC IP. I will enter the client PC. So this will allow you to allow your PC to access the database. Click save. Okay, the information is saved successfully. Now we can start the deployment process. Firstly, I'm going to deploy the database first. To do the deployment database, I will use that package manager. Okay, I'm going to the package manager. I will going to deploy the database. So select tables are being created. Yeah, it is done. Database is deployed successfully. Now you need to deploy the your web application. To do the web application deployment, you have to right click on your web application and click publish. So it will go to the publisher window, and in the publisher window you need to click new. Click new, and then you need to select your app services from here. This is my resource group which I'm created, and this is my app services which we have created. So select it and click OK. So it will be selected over here. It will display over here. Then you have to click publish to publish your web application into the Azure. So I'm click it. So the publishing process started. It is, I think it's a publishing process completed. Yeah, it is completed successfully. Now the application, yeah, the application also open. That means that it is published successfully. Application is open perfectly. So this is so that means that our deployment process is completed, and you can do some couple of round of verification with all the functionalities are deployed. So okay, that is come to the end of our demo, and I hope you have enjoyed. So thank you for watching it. Okay, have a nice day.